Burglars getting pwned. What the? Hello? Oh, are they just walking in nowadays or what? And police is already on them. What? How? How would they have gotten in to steal anything? How? Maybe they can access the garage. Restore furniture. Huh. Alright. Very strange. I'm really not sure how you would have managed to get in if you can't get into the garage. But they must have. They were foiled all the other times, so I think maybe they came in at like just the most perfect shift change thing where the one guard was leaving, the other guard was still like running over to their bike or something. Or our parking lot is a little too small for it. 3D's a little bit lacking. Kind of a shame. We might need another bike rack or something. That's not my plot boundaries? Who owns that? Oh. Jeez. Alright, I've bought out the block. I own all of this now. Jeez. Okay, they literally can't get there anyway. Yeah, fine then. I was gonna give the cooks and such a spot, but hey, if they don't want it, then fine. Well, good on whoever for calling a burglar police-wise. Like, I don't know how they got there. Gotta send out a press build for this. Not that they care much. Probably don't anyway. 67 followers, 85. Yeah, no. It's like, It's Krug is not well known in this market, but like, we're generally quite well known, but they don't really care. Doesn't work that way. Oh hum. But hey, at least we tried. Press builds aren't everything. Programmer, yeah, it's gonna be a little loud up here, I know. Why is... You got the squatty desk. Nice. It shouldn't be too bad. I think a lot of it is the idle programmers having chit-chats, because that's what they do when they're idle. They talk to each other and stuff, and that makes a lot of noise because they don't have an inside voice. These people, they're shouting. Oh, I have nothing to do. Gary, can you believe the coffee? Did you see that ludicrous display last night? Shut up, guys, I'm trying to work. That's a little loud there. Yeah, it's noisy, but I think he'll be alright. I think he'll be fine. The only solution I've got to this, to directly kind of sort of fix it, is to shrink this down. But even this, I'm not sure if it's really going to work. Just a bit smaller. And then the water cooler off to the side a bit more, slash just like over here. Just away. And someone gets to work on this side of the cubicle wall. And they get to just hear the toilets flushing all the time from the other room next door. Give you a sidewall. Give you like a bit of a proper sidewall, really. You're like really wedged in there now. Bit of a back wall. Does that help any? It's still really loud just right there where you are. There. Yeah, alright. That seems to have done a bit. Don't know if... I don't know if that much matters. Yeah, alright. Deals. Got that sheet by Trioware? 15 million. Ooh, no. Although... It's getting tempting. I will be honest. Need to keep up on the bug fixing for GTS 3D. I keep forgetting like how many bugs this thing is accumulating. I'm used to it not being so much per day. Jeez. Artists don't have a whole lot to do. Oh yeah, we're just doing like 3D art for the intestine engine. Yeah, okay. And only one person can handle that. That is understandable. Hops ready for some education. Let's give you Cat 3D. Nice. And nobody else really. Send you off for that, sure. Still really confused about those burglars. Like, I would think they could come in through the garage door, but it's not technically like an entrance. It's just open like that so they can get to the boxes. Because if I didn't have the door there, it'd be complaining that, like, they can't reach anything. So they must have just snuck in before, like, during a shift change because the bikes were full. So a cop had to, like, ride the bus or something. So there was, like, a brief 15-20 minute window where no officer was, or security guy was watching the cameras, and they just, like, snuck in just then at that moment and had a field day, but then got spotted out this window here when somebody was leaving or coming to work or something. Because we do have these brief periods of time where nobody's watching the cameras technically, because they gotta sit down. Shoosh. Alright. Promote. It's technically ready tomorrow, but we can give it the second day. It's fine. Are you portable to anything yet? Nope. Okay. All right. Ooh. System and audio. 19,000, 23,000. Yeah, not a whole lot going on there with those anymore. Maybe like one more day of design, because again, I don't anticipate this operating system being super great. But I'd like to get a little bit into the second iteration while there's still a bunch of potential development or design things to do, you know. It should still be going at a pretty okay pace. Keeping in mind this anticipates this being like a few-year project, so it's going to be slow going regardless because there's a lot to do. Tomorrow we release that. So they can go from working on that to working on the operating system then. Press release queued up. Get the hype going. I do not have a release date for you. I'm guessing like November or December 93. I think it'll take a full year to do this thing. just programming alone. The noise in here while they're working, you'd think with the clacky keyboards it'd be a big problem, but like it's really not. It's just idle programmers they talk so loud. 289.82 effectiveness. It's a sunny day. They're super focused. They had a nice meeting. 289.82. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let's develop that. Oh yeah, print this. I don't know, 20,000? Shrug. Release that. Ooh. You know what? Aside from not having a name at all, 20,000 bucks. I'm gonna order some copies actually. I'm gonna order 15,000 copies because I forgot to print. That's on me. And did we know MD cores? We have, oh, yeah. We had that new with Mango that we're working on for the operating system. That's right. That's right. GTS 3D 55,000, which is kind of all you can do. We'll bring this down to 50,000. Still making tons of money, mind. Ridiculous amounts. We have enough recognition and we have enough of like a follower fan base that the more marketing money we put in, the more we end up getting out in the end. So just like keep pouring money into it. And then tested engine 20,000, that should be just about your limit. I think. We can let the overnight people work on updating this. I guess we get you going too. There's still an okay amount of users for those. 14,000 active users already for the Intestine Engine 2. That is not bad. I mean, it's the only... There we go. We can port this to Viscera, which is in development. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought we could do. Yeah, absolutely. You make stuff like ahead of time compatible to like the operating system that you're working on. So not really the tools specifically. Yep. Pause that though. That is not priority. Man, during a sunny day, even though there's multiple things going on, Ove is still working quite hard. Well, okay, it is draining. It's draining pretty quickly. Pause that. There we go. All right. Here's that. Here's that. Resume this. All right. We're good again. Art's already done. That's the hyping thing. We can hide that. The porting, we can finish it up later on. Education seems to be for not core. Not updaters either. More of our marketers and stuff are ready for education. Rogue is also ready for education. Are you worth doing that? Not really. Keep it basic. Tryware wants the Intestine Engine IP for 6 million. And Tryware also want and got that sheep nowadays too. What's their story? Why are they always trying to get my stuff? Why don't they ever make anything themselves? Jeez. Speaking of not doing anything yourself, still hanging in there. 44 we're up by. Was 50 once upon a time. Still working on that operating system. It's taking a while. Could be that we're done like October maybe. Possibly. I think we can possibly go for that. It's 1999. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go November 93. We'll see how that is. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. We're working on it. Give me a minute. There's a press release. We'll start doing a second press release because we'll have time to do a second one as well. Cool Curry Limited. Nice. 18 million this month, making them worth 53 million with 2 releases. Well, these new companies coming and like being super successful. It is kind of nice that that first company that I invested in ended up doing nothing and went bankrupt. It's nice to see a company just come in and fail. It makes it feel a little more varied and realistic, and you never really quite know. Because a lot of the time it's easy to think that like anytime you see a company, they're going to be wickedly successful. Although in my case, I may have unintentionally sabotaged them by inflating their worth by investing in them in the first place. I might have broken things a bit. I don't know. Cool videos. Sounds great. Slated to release November 93. Not a lot of followers, but we do have a few. And yeah, we're obviously not very well known at all whatsoever. Can we get, like... Artists are... They're not doing anything. People know, and like more and more marketers. Let me get like game assets going here and get the Butters. Butters, lead the way for some game assets, man. Let's go. Keep the artist busy too. Get that 4th business reputation star unlocked too. Gets him even better contracts, eventually better employees, and all that kind of stuff. I don't think this affects like sales at all. Just quality of applicants, contracts, and deals, and how many subsidiaries you can own. Yeah, subsidiaries is the thing too. We could subsidize, I guess, some folks. That gets extremely expensive ridiculously quickly though, because sometimes, man, they bleed money sometimes. Like, you throw money at them, if you like let them just keep doing what they do, you just gotta like feed them with money until they're self-sustainable. But dude, they can really just gobble up all of the money ever. 2 million followers, by the way. It just climbs when you're not looking at it. Also, need to keep up with the updates on that. Oh my god, the Intestine Engine is so buggy. Life Tycoon in Heaven, 22,000. 6,000 forgot those sheep too. It's finally dying off. Pause Viscera, pause that. Keep the super focused people happy. That press release we can just sit on and wait. That. Develop. Release. Back to there. Finish. And that is just a pure art job. Okay. Those ports will just eventually do, like while we're doing bug fixing for the operating system or something, we can see about doing that. Right now we're rocking a deadline, so I really don't want to be doing it. I kind of also want this to be done with like sort of early while there's not a whole lot of 3D network operating systems out there in the first place. There's also PlayFriend Connect 4 by Partware Digital coming up. I'm not sure where the other operating systems are. a lot of A lot of console operating systems going on. Nothing really... Okay, there's the computer stuff. Next thing, OS 4 and Pen OS 4, 1995. That's what we're looking to beat. Those are almost certainly going to have both 3D and also networking, so... You think we can, network? Ooh, because there's no network tool needed. This does mean that only Visera, which is in development, it's the only potentially compatible one. But we can use the intestine engine too. We can use. Okay, one's something great. From 92? Yeah, okay, ordinary creativity, that's fine. Picture Premium. And the audio tool, Wavestop Studio. For Visera. We can start development on it right now. Using an existing framework, obviously. Still, Dude's GameWorks 1.0. Doesn't support the 3D and multiplayer yet, but that's alright. It still helps us with the rest. Never mind, the tech level's actually looking pretty bad nowadays. It's finally time to update Dude's GameWorks. Okay. Understood. That's fine. MMO. Massively multiplayer online. Yeah, dude. Big price. Big price. It's not an original. It's a sequel to GTS 3D. It's GTS Online. Whoa. 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 The players will play using server 1. Our SCM will be server 0. As server 1's gonna need to be upgraded for this. Research and predecessor? Why research? Okay. It's a little bit faster because of research. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I don't think we do. I don't think we bother with the framework, though. What's the market wanting? A lot of gameplay and then graphics and story, huh? Okay. Well, gameplay is covered by multiplayer. Okay. Well, we've got gameplay covered. That's it. Just like the mere having multiplayer works enough. Jeez, the gameplay, it's mad. I don't even have anything else selected here, dude. Nothing else. This may as well just be a new IP. Yeah, alright. 100% expected interest, wasted interest 5%. For Visera using those tools. 78.76 subscription based? I don't know. Should we bother with it? I guess we could. Why not? It makes sense for an MMO. It makes sense. Alright. Is Krug on it? Is he the guy? I suppose so, unless Mango happens to be a beast, but you're more doing the operating system stuff right now. Okay. Alright. I guess it's fine. Man, Nikita Vashper, you could also be tremendous. We don't know. 49 to 100, though. It's a big sweep. That is a very big sweep. I would give it to Butters, but your inspiration is still recovering from the contract work that I'd given you, unfortunately. It's alright. We'll give it to Krug because it's gonna flop and people are gonna hate it because it's subscription based. They're like, now you gotta pay every month to use it. Completely missing the point. Typical. Just typical. Approximately 2 years that way. Yeah, we'll just go for about a year then. $6.30 subscription based. Nah, screw it. We're not doing subscription based. $78 you can play on the server. It's fine. That's good enough. Okay. Develop. Depends on other products which are in development. Won't be able to release your product before those products have been released. That makes sense. That's fine. So, get to work, designers, on that. Let us, in the meantime, expand a little bit here. Server 1. And then delete you. Get in the other one. Server 1. Line tool off. We have some industrial ventilation here to keep things nice and cool. I'm gonna get a second one though. Servers run hot sometimes. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's not too loud. So server 1, good to go for gameplay. 4.0 gigabit per second.